Hello, my dreamers! My name is Daydreamer, but you can call me Day, and today we're going to be looking at one of my abandoned sketchbooks. These little lines, these little pink, they're like sticky notes. I put them there so that way I know where to not go out of frame. I got this sketchbook. It's so pretty. I literally love it so much, and I got it from Hobby Lobby. So yeah, let's get into it. This is my welcome page. It's pretty simple. I just put some digital art in here, and we have Linny from Genshin Impact, Pinterest Art City, and this one is my OC Winza. So this is my welcome page. I thought it'd be cool if it said welcome to my universe, because it's galaxy themed. And I also started the sketchbook on January 3rd, 2023. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Also, I just want to point out that this lettering is horrible, and what in the world was I doing? Yeah, but also I think that's cute. I think it's cute that it says universe, welcome to my universe and stuff. It's cute. So also I came back and did more of these pages a year later. So every single one that's on this side, most of them are all new. I'm pretty sure all of them are. So this side of the page is always new, and this side's gonna be older. So just keep that in mind. So I was literally just redrawing this piece here, and this is supposed to be one of my OCs when she is younger, and she doesn't really look young here, but she does here at least. So moving on. These are my OCs. These are the twins, Freya and Destiny and Lumina. Lumina is their older sister, and this is the twins' friend, and she's protecting her. Yeah, the lore's kind of changed, so I don't think this would actually happen, but it's still cute. This is just a girl praying. I never really liked this one, and that's why I redrew it. I attempted a couple times to do this, and this is newer, and I actually still quite like this one. I don't know, it's nice, and it kind of started a new trend in my work where I have this shape under stuff, which I think is cool. I really like it, honestly, and I like how I did the shadows. I think that's really cool, and yeah, I don't know, the expressions, it's nice. This is my OC Wenza, and this is her when she's younger, and she's supposed to be younger, but honestly she doesn't really look that young. And then I drew Wenza and Freya young here, this is the newer one, and they actually look younger. Well, a little bit younger at least. And same here, this is just Wenza and Freya younger on both pages. I also find it interesting how my older work is the color palettes are a lot more muted compared to the newer ones, so I think that's kind of interesting. Oh, and then this is the last one I did. I think I got a different reference or something, and I wanted to do that again. I don't know. I like this one still quite a lot though, so that's nice. I think it's cute. And this is a reference to something we were learning about in our youth group. Basically literally what the question is, why we should choose Christ. And this is just an unfinished piece that I never came back and finished it. And this is Wenza and Freya, the twins again. This is Destiny. This is supposed to be a mirror, but honestly it doesn't really look like that. I don't really like it. And also this is her with her hair straight. I need to do that more because I think it's cool. I don't know. It's fun, drawing your OCs with different hairstyles. I don't know. This is a newer OC that I made. She doesn't have a name, but I really associate her with flowers, and I thought it would be funny if she was an actor, but she was really bad at showing emotion, so she's only blank. Very neutral expressions on her is all she can do basically, so I don't really know. But I thought that would be funny. I really like her. I think she's cool, but she doesn't have a name. And this is Destiny, and I do want to say that I was fine mentally when I was making this. It looks a little weird, looks a little concerning. Um, but I was okay. I was just inspired by something I saw. I'm covering up this page because there is some personal information on there I don't want to share. But this side is Winza and Freya, and I honestly still quite like this one despite it being like a little over 2 years old, which is crazy. I think it still looks pretty good, and I don't know, I love the vibe. I feel like they look like they're models. Like, I love their expressions. I don't know, it's cute. It's cute. Alrighty, and this one is just like that other one that I made, but I like redrew it basically, just tried like tried the same concept like again, I guess. And then this is what I made on April 8th, 2024, and that's like when there was an eclipse or whatever. I forget what it's called. And there were some people who were saying that like that's when the rapture is gonna happen and Jesus is gonna come back, basically. And I just wrote, "We won't know the day he comes back." And I don't know. I just wanted to like remember this day for some reason. Yeah. And I drew my OC Winza as an angel. I did this like so rushed because I didn't have any time, but I wanted to like remember. I wanted to draw it like before it happened. I don't know. For some reason I did that, but yeah. Don't really know why I drew her as an angel. That's just all I could think of. So yeah. It's just a little practice random things page and poses and stuff. Yeah. They're kind of nice, I guess. I need to do stuff like this more, but I don't. And this is my OC Winza. It's like a redraw of something. I kind of have mixed feelings about this one. I think it's cute and stuff, but I don't know. I feel like I ruined it a little bit. So, yeah, but it's still kind of cute. And then this is Freya, and this is her when she is younger. And she's just being Freya, I guess.
Okay, so this is editing me, and I realized that I accidentally missed like 2 pages of my sketchbook. So here's the first one that I missed. It's like the first page, and it's my OCs. This is Violet and Iris. So yeah, they're sisters, and she's taking a photo of her, and that's the photo that she took. So yeah. And here's the second page that I missed. And this is my OC Daru, and I think he's supposed to be younger here, but again, he doesn't really look that young. But yeah, again, this is also kind of the start of me drawing him with his curly hair. So anyways, back to the other me.
This is Winza. Just random. This is more Winza. This is when I was like trying to find like a simpler style to simplify this one, because I had been drawing in this one and I didn't want to anymore. So I wanted to find a simpler version of this one, if that makes any sense. If you know, you know, I guess. And I did. I achieved that, so that's cool. And this is Daru, my OC, and this, I'm pretty sure this is when I started drawing him with curly hair. Just kind of cool, or like whatever this hair is. And I kind of like this one still. There are some things I don't like, but I like his eyes still. I think they look kind of cool. This is Daru again, and he looks kind of young here. But yeah, this is alcohol markers, my Ohuhu markers, and just colored pencil. So yeah. These are my OCs, Destiny and Kai. This is Destiny and Kai again. I just redrew this piece again, like a little over a year later, which is pretty cool, I feel like. So yeah, there is more. I will provide more context for this because I made like a little comic about it. Also, I had this idea that Destiny would like essentially give Kai a makeover, but like make but like turn him into like a different aesthetic, I guess. Yeah, his hair is like slightly more curly. You can't really tell because I feel like I draw his hair more like this now. These are my OCs. This is Violet and this is Xavier. Same on this page. I don't really like them. I'm gonna be honest. They need like a major redesign. I can never get him to look right, and I feel like I can never get her to look right either. I do kind of like this one, but I feel like she looks so, I don't know, she looks not like her personality, and that's not what I want. So, yeah. And this is Destiny and Winza, just besties. This is Winza and Daru, and this is that one OC that doesn't have a name. Yeah. I don't really like these ones, but I like that one, so. This is me, and yeah, I'm like, is that you? My brother's name, and then where are my glasses? Because I'm low-key kind of blind without my glasses. Also kind of like the way I drew my hair here. I feel like I should do that more often. Like, some reason I just like the way the little, like, baby hairs look. This is that one OC again, and this is Destiny and Kai. This is the twins' older sister, Lumina, and this is Lumina and Winza. Pretty sure they're supposed to be younger here because their hair is shorter. Pretty sure. This is Winza. I like the concept of this one, but I feel like I never quite loved how it turned out. Yeah, it's still kind of nice though. I feel like this would be really fun to redraw. This is Winza and Freya. Sometimes I like to switch the aesthetics of my OCs just for fun. I don't really know why. So yeah, this is like them if they were like if they were like mean girls or something. I don't really know. They look like they're villains. Yeah, that's that. And this is Destiny. So, oh, and this is Amori fan art. So we have Mari and Sunny and Basil, and I think her name is Aubrey, I believe. So I still think this one is cute, and I actually made a digital version. It's really cute. I love it. This is Destiny, even though it doesn't really look like her. That's Kai, and I was practicing like a different style, slightly more realistic. I think it'd be fun to do something like this again. I think. And that's just Random Girl, just I. And this is Daru and Winza. These are just random post studies. And this is Winza. I still think this one's so cute. That is Winza and Destiny. This is, I don't know his name, but it's the guy from Operation True Love. So, yeah. This is an OC that I have, and I don't think he has a name, but I kind of wish he needs a name. I don't know, maybe I just don't remember it, and he does have a name. And this is Destiny. Also, I want to clarify that this is not her jacket, and that's why it looks so big on her. This is Destiny and Winza, and yes, I absolutely messed up that hand, and yeah, it looks bad. And this is Cleve from Genshin Impact. Destiny and Kai, yeah, just experimenting, honestly. And this is Winza, yeah. Being Winza. This is Destiny and Kai. Kai and Destiny. I pointed at the wrong one. I honestly still love how this one came out. I think it's so cute. I don't know. Oh, and this is the comic I was talking about. Basically, my idea was that they were playing hide and seek, and then she like scares him, and yeah, that's the context. That's literally all it is. This is like my anti style. I saw this like challenge that I think Love to Draw Manga did, and I decided to do it. I actually did a digital version, which I think is better because it like has the colors, and I picked like more muted colors because I don't do that. I honestly like muted colors, but I just feel like I forget that's an option or something. I don't know. I like it, but I don't know. I just feel like you can't get across as much feeling with muted colors. Although I love the way it looks, I don't know. That's that. And yeah, I used more like sharper kind of shapes for like the hair and stuff. I feel like I could have done better. I could probably do better now, but I think it's still pretty cool that I like developed this whole other style. This is like the first day of school, and I just wrote that, so that's cool. And this is Destiny Kai and more of them. And I also, during Bible class, someone said you can't learn something that is true when you're studying something that is false, and I thought that was really interesting. So yeah, I wrote it down. Yeah. Oh, and so I made this in May 2023, like this one, and I decided to do it again, but like actually finish it because I didn't finish it. It's just Destiny waking up at 9 o'clock in the morning and being like, it's too early. It's still early, and then just goes back to sleep, which is something I've done before on many occasions. So I just decided to draw that. It's silly. And this is Destiny, and she has straight hair. Yeah, and I drew it in more of like a realistic style. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Yes. This is Winza and Daru and Kind Destiny. So there's that. This is Destiny and Winza and Yoimiya and Klee from Genshin Impact. I still love this one so much. I think it's so cute. I want to do this one like digitally or something. It's so cute. And they're wearing like everyday clothes because I was not gonna commit to that. Drawing Genshin outfits is a challenge. And this is Winza, and I was debating on whether or not to give her curly hair. So yeah, I made a little note that says, yes, this is Winza. No, it does really look like her. And this is again just me thinking about like her having curly hair or not. I was thinking of giving Freya like straight hair and giving Winza curly hair, which would have worked and it would have been cute. But I decided to do the opposite and give Freya curly hair and give Winza straight hair because I thought it'd be interesting if their hair types were like the opposite of what you would expect it to be, I guess. I don't know. Most of the time when I think of curly hair, I think of more like soft and bubbly characters and girly and stuff. Not always, but that was what I was thinking, and I just thought it'd be interesting if it was switched from what you would expect. Like their appearances are not what their personalities are necessarily, and I thought that'd be interesting, like flipped from what their styles are and stuff. If that makes any sense. I feel like I'm just not making sense. And then this just Winza. I do occasionally draw her with curly hair still because I think it's cute for like special occasions. So, and then we have some other OCs that I was working on for a story, which I have not finished, and I would love to finish. I'm low-key getting very inspired and want to finish it because Mary's sketchbook, she made a post about just basically essentially saying like, go live your dream, go chase your dream, and just do it basically. And yeah, I forget sometimes that I had so much more expected of myself for like the last year, and I feel like I just let myself get lazy and haven't done it yet, and I should. So yeah, this is your sign to just do the thing that you want to do. Like, I want to make a webtoon so bad. And I think this will be the first one I make. It's going to be shorter. And then I'll probably make one about Destiny and Winza and all of them. So, yeah, I wanted, the whole reason I was making these OCs is so I could make like a shorter story and just basically to practice writing and also just drawing comics. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to continue this story. I kind of hope to. But yeah, I don't know. I'm working on it. And I'm thinking about it more because I want to do it. I love storytelling. I think it is such a amazing thing. Yeah, these are those OCs, and I was just trying to picture what they looked like at a certain point in the story. That is all, though. That is all there is in this sketchbook because I abandoned it. So thank you so much for watching, for being here. I really appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys have any ideas for what you would like to see in the future from me, any suggestions on what kind of long form videos you would like to see, I think it'd be cool to make more sketchbook tours because I have quite a lot of old art and stuff, so I think that'll be fun. So yeah, thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Keep drawing, guys, and don't forget that Jesus loves you.